Tony Allen, the man behind the beat of Afrobeat. A true musical pioneer, Allen's revolutionary drumming laid the foundation for the Afrobeat sound that took the world by storm. Join us today as we dive into the life of the legendary drummer whose rhythms changed African music forever. Born on August 12, 1940 in Lagos, Nigeria, Tony Oladipo Allen showed an early passion for rhythm and music. Growing up in Lagos, he was exposed to a melting pot of sounds from traditional Yoruba music to highlife, jazz, and early American rhythm and blues. These influences would become key elements in his signature style. Tony Allen didn't start drumming until the age of 18, but when he did, he immersed himself completely, teaching himself to play. Drawing inspiration from jazz legends like Art Blakey and Max Roach, Allen developed a unique style that blended complex jazz techniques with the traditional beats of Africa. In the mid-1960s, Tony Allen's life changed when he met Nigerian musician Fela Kuti. Together they created Afrobeat, a new genre that combined jazz, funk, highlife and traditional African rhythms. Allen's drumming became the heartbeat of Fela's band, Africa 70. His polyrhythmic drumming style gave Afrobeat its signature groove, setting it apart from anything else in music. Tony Allen's drumming was unlike anything people had heard before. His ability to weave multiple rhythms together, creating hypnotic grooves, made him the driving force behind Fela's explosive live shows. Tracks like Water No Get Enemy and Zombie are iconic examples of his mastery on the drums. Over a decade, Tony Allen and Fela Kuti toured the world, spreading the Afrobeat sound to international audiences. Allen was not just a drummer, but the musical director of Africa 70, guiding the band and shaping their sound. Fela famously said, "Without Tony Allen, there would be no Afrobeat." That's the level of influence Allen had on the genre. In 1979, Tony Allen embarked on his solo career, releasing his debut album Jealousy, where he further explored his rhythmic genius. Though he left Africa 70, his work continued to evolve, blending Afrobeat with electronic music, jazz and experimental sounds. Throughout the 1980s and beyond, Allen collaborated with artists from across the globe, cementing his reputation as one of the greatest drummers in the world. Allen's musical influence reached far beyond Afrobeat. He worked with artists like Damon Albarn of Blur and Gorillaz, contributing to projects like The Good, The Bad and The Queen, and Rocket Juice and The Moon, bringing his unique rhythms into the worlds of rock, electronic music and beyond. His collaborations spanned genres and generations, earning him respect from musicians and producers across the globe. Throughout his career, Tony Allen received numerous accolades, including being named one of the greatest drummers of all time by Rolling Stone magazine. He was a master of his craft, constantly pushing boundaries and inspiring countless musicians to experiment with rhythm. Even in his later years, Tony Allen continued to make groundbreaking music. His albums The Source, 2017, and Rejoice, 2020, a collaboration with South African jazz legend Hugh Masekela, showcased his endless creativity and passion for blending African rhythms with global sounds. Tony Allen passed away in 2020, leaving behind an unparalleled legacy. His drumming shaped the sound of Afrobeat, influenced countless genres, and forever changed the way the world sees rhythm. From Lagos to London, Paris to New York, Tony Allen's beats will continue to resonate for generations to come. Tony Allen, the man who made the drums speak. His legacy lives on in every Afrobeat track and every musician inspired by his genius. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more stories of legendary musicians who shaped the world of music.